Hi, I'm Dr. Zaid Abdul-Karim, Dr. Z, and I'm the Chief Learning Officer with Universal Self-Leadership Institute. Would you take just 5 minutes with me to learn a little bit more about one of the most important issues in the workplace today? Thank you. I'm talking about employee engagement. And in my career, I've turned around a lot of disengaged teams and organizations. And we know the cost of that. And I'd like to share with you some vitally important information that I believe you'll find valuable. So thank you for your time. Deloitte did a study. They said US companies are spending $550 billion on unhappy employees. This is every year. And the Gallup poll tells us that 7 out of 10 employees are disengaged to some degree. That means only 3 out of 10 are bringing the passion and the love, the innovation, the extra effort, the commitment. So disengagement is a major threat to the organizational health and the internal culture. I'm sure maybe you've seen those commercials by Allstate about the mayhem guy. Well, in business, disengagement is mayhem. And when we have that going on, it's going to lead to accidents and much more cost. So the question I ask you today is, do you want to know the percentage of your engaged and disengaged employees and what that might be costing you? Because what we've learned is that disengagement is very expensive. You take a 100-employee organization, these are averages, absenteeism, preventable errors, managers' time dealing with poor performers, and of course, the biggest expense is turnover, because it costs twice as much as a person's salary in order to replace them. So in this example, $2.7 million would be the cost of disengagement, which is organizational disease. The good news, you ready for some good news? Thank you. Good news is that when you have an engaged workforce, absenteeism lowers, turnover lowers, and preventable errors lower. These are average percentages. And so in this example, that would be a total savings of $726,600 that could be applied directly to your profits. So engagement means that employees are happier, they're more productive, organization is healthier. That's a major competitive advantage and bigger bonuses for you and everyone else. So do you know the answers to these organizational health questions? Are your people feeling empowered and respected? Do they know where you're going with the organization, how they fit in? What about the managerial relationships? Are they positive and cohesive on the team? Or are they dysfunctional with absence of trust and lack of accountability, can't deal with conflict healthfully, and lack of commitment? And then the last one is expectations and accountability. Do you know the answers to these questions? So the steps to engage to increase happiness and productivity, which leads to more profits, is first assess. Conduct interviews or have your HR person do that or hire someone to help you with it. And do assessments, do surveys to get some quantitative and qualitative data. And then advise. There's got to be a diagnosis of the organizational health and then come up with some type of treatment plan. And then mentor the leaders and the managers, because ultimately they're the ones that's going to drive engagement or not. And then the last section is training and development, but it's got to be customized. More development than training, because you want people to use the skills more frequently, more effectively. And then you monitor and you evaluate. So this is me. I'm on an assignment, a commission to share this message of engage, to increase happiness and productivity and profits. Do you want to know the percentage of engaged and disengaged employees in your organization and what that might be costing you? So here's my contact information. I thank you for your time.